Hi everybody, welcome back. Today's video I want to address something that is very common on these RTI guns, which is the regulator. I noticed my regulator is getting a lot of creep. It is okay for new regulator to creep, and usually with time the creep will get better. And what I'm noticing is my creep is getting worse. I'm seeing like from one day to another around 20 bar of creep. With 10 bar I was able to tune and kind of manage that speed variation, so my goal is not have a point of impact shift. Remember, I'm hunting, and when I take this gun out and I see anyone, I don't want to see a pellet going low, going high. So I wanted to keep the point of impact consistent, and I'm noticing that I'm not getting that consistent first few shots with this regulator. So in today's video I will see if I can address this problem, and I hope it works. I will document all the steps that I've been following, so stay tuned till the end and let's see if we can make it work. Right, let's roll the tape.
I got this weight on my shoulders, slowing me down. I don't know how it came about, and while the world is spinning faster every night, I feel I'm stuck in reverse somehow.
So let me show you real quick what I mean with the issues that I'm having with the regulator. So here I've recorded a short clip where you can see the first few shots of the day. So I want you to pay attention to the regulator setting, how it's showing around 120 bar, and then later how it's settled down around 100 bar. And I want you also to notice the shifting in point of impact. It's minimum, but this thing was done at 30 yard. You can imagine at 50 yard I'm getting a lot of change on those first few shots. Then later, when the speed goes around 812, you see a pretty good consistent and a pretty good group. So hopefully you get the idea what I'm saying. Let's go ahead and show those clips. As I mentioned in the beginning, in this video, I'm going to try to address and fix once and for all one of the most common issues with the RTI gun, which is regulator problems. Even when RTI has already 3 versions of the regulator, and I have the latest version, I start noticing that my regulator creep is increasing. So that being said, I bought a new regulator, and this is the first disclaimer I want to say, which is this regulator that I'm going to try, I bought it with my own money. So I'm not a sponsor, I'm not working for anybody, but I'm working with someone, which is Hajimoto Production. So yes, this regulator came from Haji. And after I got it, I've been working with him because there's some modifications that have to be done so it works flawless with the Priest. So the idea is, so you get the regulator, just install it, and you don't have to mess up with anything. So Haji was very kind to listen to me, to my feedback, and I think by the time this video is out, Haji will have a RTI edition of the Ninja Flex regulator. So if you want to check it out, I think you have to go to hajimotoproductions.com and check it out there. But the regulator is already modified in a way that it will work with the RTI gun like just flawlessly. All right, so with that being said, let's see how this regulator performs. So I will go ahead and install it in the gun, and let's do a few testing. I will also probably wait a few days after this recording so I can show you how it's gonna creep because it's brand new. But what I wanted to measure, and the main point of this video is to see is with this regulator, even when there is some creep, I can control with the tuning, so my velocity drop doesn't change my point of impact. And that is key. That is exactly what I'm trying to achieve. Well, and with that being said, let's go ahead and see how this regulator performs. So here, I already installed the regulator. Actually, I installed the regulator yesterday in the afternoon. So it's been the whole night. And as you can see, there is a little bit of creep because I set it up at 100 bar. So it's creeping around 10 bars overnight. All right, let me just do a few shots. So we put the regulator back to 100 bar. And from there, I want to show you so there you go. It came back to 100 bar. So it took like 3 shots. But there is a 100 bar. Yeah, one thing I want to show you before I move on into tuning is how you adjust this regulator. The regulator comes with this wrench that you basically just position on this groove here and you rotate. In one direction you increase the pressure and in the other direction you decrease the pressure. Let's do a quick demo. So right now regulator is at 100 bar. I will increase just a little bit so you guys can see. See here I set the regulator at 110. You see how the pressure is increasing. It's very smooth, I really like it. You see here I set it up at 120. But the thing is I wanted to leave it at 100 bar. So I will just back it up. Just back it up a little bit and then drive fire. So it goes down. I think here I'm in 110. So let me keep backing it up. I wanted to leave it at 100 bar because I'm testing it and it's easy to see how much has been changing from day to day. There you have it. So yeah, this is how you set the regulator pressure up and down. So and after a quick tune, I'm getting 844 average speed. So let me just say that typically with a new regulator, you should not worry about tuning the speed the first day. So I would say just shoot it probably 1 or 2 tins of pellet, and then after that then focus on tuning. But I just wanted to find a speed that I am today and compare that speed tomorrow. That being said, probably I will repeat this again when I'm shoot this regulator a few more times. But I just wanted to show you how it's doing right now after adjusting the hammer spring with the 100 bar. One thing I noticed is, I don't know, I'm getting more speed with this regulator. I don't know why it's that, but I'm getting more speed than with the RTI. With the RTI I was in the 820. Here I settled down at 844. Let's do a few shots so you can see. But remember, this this is not an optimal tune. It's a brand new regulator. You need to shoot it a little bit more so it breaks in. But I think I'm liking what I'm seeing. So let's do a few shots so I can show you. I think I had a pellet already there.
842.
Okay.
835. 837. 842. 844.
Yeah, that's the speed that I saw before, averaging like 844.
844.
But it's not doing bad even to be a new regulator. Yeah, so you get an idea. Tomorrow, what I will do, I will let the gun rest, and then I will start and do another shot string just to compare where the regulator pressure goes. But I'm really happy with what I'm seeing so far. All right, let's wait until tomorrow and then we'll continue tomorrow. All right, it is the next day and I'm gonna start the shooting just to see how much the regulator will take to come back to 100 bar. As you can see, so check here in the regulator is creeping back the 10 bars that I saw at the first day, also overnight. I think at the rate that it's creeping really slow. It's creeping around 1 bar per hour. So at this rate, I will be able to go hunting with no problem. It's just when I let rest overnight that I see that it goes back to 10 bar creeping. So just a quick recap. With the RTI regulator, I set it down at a speed 812. I don't know if you remember when I was shooting, it came down to 812. And yesterday, when I did the last test, I was settling down at 844. That's the speed that I saw more consistent, but I also saw a lot of 837. All right, so let's start shooting and let's see how many shots it takes to be consistent again. One thing that I mentioned before, and is something that I want to stress, is the regulator is brand new and I'm doing this test without even shooting 200 pellet. But remember, the more you use it, the better it will be. So I have to break down first. All right, let's start shooting. That's very good, 814.
782.
Yeah, these are the inconsistency you can see when...
835.
Oh, we are like 3 shots. Actually, 2 shots. I'm already in 835.
837.
Oh, this is looking good. I think that's it, 2 shots.
842. 826.
Yes, yes. This is the consistency I want. Yeah, I saw 2 shots. Actually, the first shot was 826, which is, no, sorry, 814 was the first shot. Which is, actually, I don't expect any drop on the point of impact at that speed. But the second shot went to 782. That's the one that can move things around. But then later, 835, 837, 842, 826. Let's do another one.
840.
840. This is perfect. I will leave it just right here. I'm wrapping up this video. And there you go, that's everything that I have for today. If you are having issues with your RTI adjustable regulator, like I was having, to the point that you won't be able to control the tune because the creep is increasing too much, I would suggest give it a try to this Ninja Flex regulator. Go to hajimotoproduction.com and check out the ones that he had especially for the RTI guns. I think you will love this regulator. It's been like 2-3 days since I have it installed, and I'm very happy with it. The creep is really slow, the recording is acceptable, and the shot string is getting better and better. And as always, just as a reminder, if this is the first time in the channel, please consider subscribing. This is by far the best way that you have to support my work. See you in the next video, which probably you can see what it's gonna be about. A new scope is mounted on my rifle, so new scope review coming soon. Take care and be safe. Bye.
I got this weight on my shoulders, slowing me down. I don't know how it came about. And while the world is spinning faster every night, I feel I'm stuck in reverse somehow.